Hello everyone, happy anniversary. Today is my channel's 2-year anniversary. And I thought I'm going to do something a little different. And this is something I've been asked before. And that is, how did I get my channel to where it is today? Now, as of recording this moment, I have 13,481 subscribers. I'm pretty sure it'll be at 13,500 something by the time this video goes up, or even 600. And we're just a couple thousand views short of 3 million. So we'll be over 3 million by this time. So how did I get to this point? That is something that's been asked of me. How did I grow my channel? And well, I'd like to start off just very briefly. Like, why did I even start this channel? I mean, did I just love Minecraft and want to make videos? Actually, I have run several different channels before. This is absolutely not my first one. I went into this channel with growth in mind. I wanted to do things right from the beginning. And we're going to go over those steps a little bit later. But before that, I would like to examine the analytics. So we're actually going to go take a look at the analytics in YouTube Studio. So here we are in my analytics. This is the viewer analytics. This is just over the past 28 days. You can see there is a regular up and down. That's because these are the weekends. These are the weekdays. You can see right here, 17,971 views on February 6th, which is my peak, my best ever. This is yesterday. Oh, February 12th, just 40 shy. This is not a weekend. This is a weekday, and the previous Friday was much less. I'm really curious where this is going because it keeps going up. The peaks increase. Now this shows a very steady growth. Now I think we should take a look at the last 90 days here. And again, you can see a little, not as consistent here. It's kind of a weird peak in the middle. Although, Thanksgiving. That's probably why. And then this is the week before Christmas. And then Christmas Day, it plunged to below 10,000 views. That's the last time I was below 10,000. And you can see weekdays I was getting under 10,000. And now I'm significantly higher. Now this is just a month and a half ago. That's a pretty big increase. Now if we take a look at, let's say, lifetime, you can see what happened. Big increases in some places. So I started out way over here, February 15th, 0 views. 4 views there. It just a handful of views. I uploaded videos, many videos. And as you can see, it's pretty flat for several months. It only really started increasing around, well, just barely around in July. But then we're getting over 100, July. And then it jumped up a few hundred over here. Almost 1,000 views in one day. Now this was just mind-blowing to me at this time. What happened here is my first, well, I started making tutorials around this time in here. And my lectern video just started blowing up. I guess you can call this blowing up. It was getting like a few thousand views by fall. And it is now right here, my number 3 video, almost 200,000 views. That was just, it was my first video to hit 100,000 views, but that wasn't until way over here. Now, it started to dip here because, well, views seem to dip in the fall. People are going back to school, work is getting busy, and we're starting to lead into the holiday season. And then once December comes, it goes up. And it was going back up to what it was back in the summer. And then I kind of had this weird thing here. Well, this is actually the holidays. But then it dropped down. But it started growing again. And it started going higher and higher and higher, as you can see. And this was when a lot of my tutorials started to just take off. And this is when my villager video exploded. And then that's history, really. So it just kept going up and up and up through spring, and then it started to plateau. And I should mention that back here is when my channel reached 1,000 subscribers. And this is less than a year ago. I reached 1,000 subscribers, and I also reached 4,000 watch time hours about 2 weeks before that. I already reached the hours that I required. Then I reached 1,000 subscribers so I could monetize. And so I did. And it kept going up and then flat into summer. But then what happened here? Well, that's when version 1.16 was released, and the views doubled overnight. And it was nuts through summer. Early summer, I should say. It went way up. And then it started dropping. People were going back to school. Actually, the pandemic kind of helped here too. But then the school started and we were getting this regular weekend peak again. And it was flat through most of fall. But it's still higher than it was in early summer. Then we started going up and up and up. And it's just been crazy. I just couldn't believe how it was going. But I'd like to just switch to subscribers. This is almost identical. You can see it's really inconsistent. Just jumps up and down, up and down, up and down. Mainly getting just a handful of new subscribers per day. Even when I was starting to blow up in terms of views, my subscribers were not. It wasn't until here we were starting to get, let's see, how many new subscribers? If I can get it on there. Yeah, there we go. Right there, 26 new subscribers in one day. I thought that was amazing. That was just after I was monetized, in fact. And it just kept going up and up and up. And then in summer, like we peaked right here. If I can get there again. There we go, 58. And then again it dipped. And then we started going up. November 8th, 64. Nice. And we kept going up and up and up and up and up. And here, my peak, 94 new subscribers on February 11th. I'm almost getting 100, which is amazing. But let's take a look at monthly. You can see, this gives you an idea. 1,203 new subscribers in July. And it dipped down. This gives you a pretty overall look at this. January, 1,927. February so far, 816. But this does not include the last couple of days. And it's been accelerating a bit. So that's quite nice. So where are the subscribers coming from? As you can see, tutorial. Tutorials. So many tutorials. My subscribers come because of my tutorials. Over 1,000 just from this one video. You can also see the impressions here and the impression click-through rate. Now this, you can see, is consistently quite high for tutorials. This one is at 20.8%. That's my awkward potion video. 27.9% for my swiftness potion video. This one, I'm kind of baffled. Why? Why is this one getting so many? But this is one of my fastest growing videos right now. And it's all tutorials, really. If you want to grow a channel, a Minecraft channel, or really any gaming channel, tutorials are where it's at. Tutorials will give you these views, these click-through rates. It's just amazing. But I just want to show you one of these. I want to show you the growth. Let's take a look at the swiftness one. And we will see just how this goes up. And oh, let's go in here. I want to see, not since published, but I want to show since uploaded. So you can see first day, 65 views. And then it just dropped off, 9 views, 19, and not much. And it took some time. So it was uploaded at the beginning of August, and it started growing a bit in October, but not much, and then a bit more in November, and then once December came, it was starting to grow pretty well, and then boom, right around Christmas. So basically, you can see it has this gradual slope, and then it's almost exponential. It's starting to plateau, but different videos will perform differently. And this one is now getting anywhere between 500 and 900 views per day, and which is pretty good. But if we look, let me just go back. My #1 video at the moment, the most popular one, we'll see how this one went. This one is a bit different, and let me just see if I can find it. It's right here. No, that's not it. Smoker smithing table. This is it. So this one is probably a different. This is a different kind of thing here, because I uploaded this before 1.16 was out, and as you can see, it's pretty low. And then once 1.16 came out, this is the day right here. It kind of blew up, sort of, but nothing special. And then maximum at the end of July, and then it started going down again. Now it's going up again. Hit a maximum of 1,345 views in one day. So you can see that the tutorials seem to have this incubation period. They don't blow up right away. They take a couple of months, or 3 months, or 4 months sometimes, and then boom. And when you have many of these videos all together, you get that growth that I showed you. So let's take a look at my channel itself. There are some tips that I can give you about designing a channel. There are some things that I'm doing that isn't always recommended. It really depends on the size of your channel. Small channels, there are some things you shouldn't do. You see right here, I've got a banner. Every channel should have a banner. If you don't, you know what? You actually can't get yourself a personalized URL. So you need one of these. But I don't really describe anything with this. I've got the name of my channel. I've got me, the dog, and well, of course, this shows you it's Minecraft. I would recommend that you put something describing what you offer. Like, for example, I do Let's Plays and tutorials. So I would probably, for me, it's probably best if I add on here that I do Minecraft Let's Plays and tutorials, so people get an idea what's on there. All of this stuff, this is not going to show up on a regular channel. This is all through TubeBuddy, and I would recommend that you get this extension for your browser. This is it right here, and it gives you a lot of tools that are very useful for things like naming your videos, titles, and descriptions, and so on. So you get a lot of things for it's not just search terms, but keywords and things like that. But here I have a kind of, I guess it's a trailer, but this is not usually showing for new subscribers. This is for return subscribers. This is not always necessary. You don't really need to have it. But you should have your main page laid out in different sections. So you should be showing specific playlists that are current. Don't put old ones on. You want current things. What I have here is my best of, and this shows a lot of my top videos. And I really should update this. I am going to have to update this. I'd like to put in some more recent videos. Next, I have the uploads. So this shows what's recent. And then this is my newest series, Minecraft School. And it's growing. It's definitely growing. It's still early on. This is a tutorial series, and I kind of expect it to gain traction in a couple of months. And then I've got my main Let's Play series here, and Adults Play Minecraft Season 2. Now, I have my Let's Play above Adults Play Minecraft, mainly because this gets a lot more views than this does. I've got a medieval building tutorial, which is a current series I need to continue. And yeah, look at that. First one, 1.5K views. This is growing quickly. This video is starting to grow quickly. 5 months. Actually, it started really growing at 4 months. So like 4 months of incubation. And then we've got my #1 most popular, that is Easy Minecraft Tutorials. Getting millions of views. Well, we're approaching millions of views with this. But I've got this down lower because a lot of my views are through search, and that's how a lot of people discover my channel. And then I've got the seeds and popular uploads at the bottom. And one thing you should do, of course, is make sure you have playlists. Make sure that they're titled clearly. And on your About page, make it short. Short description, and describe what's on your channel. When people search for your channel, or search, and they see your channel's name, they get the first part of the description. So you want to make sure that this is displayed very clearly. I do have some other things. I have these. If you have a new channel, don't include these. These take people off of your channel. They take them off the platform, and I do it because, well, I am a bit bigger. A lot of bigger YouTubers will do this, but if you're a small YouTuber, don't just try not to until you're bigger. Then you can start advertising other stuff like your Twitter and your Discord and whatever. Well, I'd like to take a look at a specific video. Let's look at I don't know. What is one that has been doing fairly good recently? Well, it doesn't really matter, but let's look at this one. I'm going to stop this. So right at the start, this is the most important part of the title. All you need for enchanting in Minecraft. I could have said how to enchant in Minecraft. That's fine too. Just something that is searchable. I have Minecraft School, which is a series, tutorial Let's Play. Tutorial Let's Play will also be important for search terms. Now the title, I do repeat it a bit in here. This kind of reinforces it as a search term. In the description, you want keywords. You want to describe exactly what's in the series, or what's in the video itself. And try to limit your links. This one, I do have a world download for this, but that's kind of important for this, but let me see if I can get rid of that. But you want to make sure that you keep the number of links down. And if you do, if you do have links, again, it does take people off of the platform, but that is not very good for growth for small channels. Here, Also, make sure you're replying. And yes, as you can see, I've got all these likes and hearts and all that stuff. And I reply, and oh, this one was commented on 9 hours ago. I need to reply to him as well. So that's about it for the videos. I just wanted to also cover thumbnails. As you can see, these thumbnails all have a very similar theme. I've got the frame around these. All of these have frames. They're color-coded to the series as well, so people can understand what they're from. I keep words to a minimum. I do have a title, Minecraft Survival. People search for that. Snapshot. How to. That just tells people this is a tutorial. It's important that you are very clear. Do not fill your thumbnail with words. It's hard for people to read them, and it's distracting. You just want to be very clear. Although this one isn't the greatest, but it just shows you how crazy this was anyways. But yeah, just make sure that you are clear about what you're showing. Show what you built if you do builds in Minecraft. These tutorials are just absolutely clear. Very simple. And that's what I like to do. And if we take a look at my most popular, you'll see some of my older thumbnails here. These ones are a bit older. They're not as good looking, I don't think. So one thing I do plan on doing is redoing a lot of my older thumbnails. There are some videos that do not have very clear images. Let's see if I can find one further down. And yeah, actually this one I think is a little dark. I would actually like to brighten this one up. And I think that would perform better. And I'd like to add something that I've noticed. It seems that videos on the Nether don't do very well. People don't seem to really care about watching Nether videos. Why is that? I actually like the Nether. Within the videos themselves, well, there are a few things that you can do. Make sure that you don't have a very long intro. If you have this 20 to 30 second long animated intro, people are going to click off right away. People don't care to watch intros. Just remember that people have very short attention spans. This is something that I don't have an intro, but I should do something, and that is to make things go a little bit faster at the beginning of videos, especially on my Let's Plays. Early on, I used to just talk. Talk for like a minute. And people clicked off. And this is something that I'm still working on myself. I need to just get right into it, be direct. As soon as I start, I say, hello, this is what we're doing, and let's get started. And, you know, get started within 15, 20 seconds. That would be great. My tutorials are like that. I get into it immediately, and I keep the chatter down. I don't talk and talk and talk about things like I am right now. But no, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to give you some advice about what not to do, but also what to do. In a Let's Play or a tutorial, make sure you have short cuts. Make sure you are changing scenes quickly. Because if it's going for a long time, people don't really care about it. This video is a little bit different, mainly because I need to show you a bunch of things, and I can't really cut away and make it exciting and full of action, because I'm showing you statistics and stuff. But in a Let's Play, don't just build everything on screen. It's probably a little boring for some people. I used to do this a lot. I did it too much, and that can be an issue fairly early on. But in tutorials, it's okay to show everything all in one shot, especially if it's a building tutorial. That's fine. You're showing them how to build things. If it's a time lapse, well, time lapse is always going to be a one long scene, anyways, and that's the point of it. But if you want to be concise, that is best. Try to tell a story throughout your video. If it's a Let's Play, definitely do that. Don't tell people what you're doing. Show them. You can talk while you're doing it. You can describe some of the things you're doing. But don't just start a scene and say, okay, now I'm going to do this and this and this, and then you do it. No, talk them through the steps. Don't lay out the steps right before you do them. People will, again, click off, or they'll try to fast forward through it and lose interest fairly quickly. And of course, do things that are unexpected, like falling. But yeah, make sure that you're not just talking through the whole thing that you're doing. Don't make a 10-minute long scene where you're just putting things in chests and walking around and stuff like that. That's boring. People are usually watching for personality as well. If you're really quiet and people can't hear you, that's a turnoff. If you have a really poor quality microphone, that's my early videos. Even though a lot of them are quite popular. Quite often the content can outweigh the quality of the video. It really depends. Since my early tutorials were fairly quick and easy, that kind of forgives the quality. I had really, really poor quality computer for that. So yeah, there was that. But once I did get the new computer set up and this studio mic that I'm using right now, it's got pop filter and windscreen and all that stuff. It's on a boom. It's high quality sound now, which really does improve things. Same with video resolution. If you're recording in 640p, people are not going to like that. I'm recording in 1080p. Some people like to do 4K, but 4K is kind of overkill, I think. But whatever. I've also found with new YouTubers that confidence is an issue. A lot of people don't really know how to speak on video, and they sound hesitant. And I have heard so many people say, I'm sorry, I'm really new at this. I'm really bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, people are going to click off right away. Don't do that. Try to come across as confident as you can on video, and people will continue to watch. Some people will click away. That's inevitable. Inevitable. That does happen, and that's fine. Not everyone's going to watch all the way through. It happens, so don't worry too much about that. But there are things that can kind of ruin someone's confidence, like negative comments. If you start getting negative comments, you know what? You're making it. People are jealous. Most likely, yeah. You get a thumbs down. Oh, just wear that as a badge of honor. That means you're a YouTuber. Believe me, it happens all the time. You watch big people like Mumbo Jumbo, they probably get a good number of thumbs downs on his videos. I guess I could look it up, but I'm pretty sure I've seen he has a few hundred thumbs downs on each video. That happens, So don't worry too much about it. Because guess what? Any interaction, according to YouTube, is good interaction. Thumbs down, negative comment. Yep. YouTube counts it as interaction, which helps to rank your videos. Longer view time is better. Higher click-through rate is better. And YouTube sees all this. And over time, as the watch time accumulates, there's kind of a tipping point in many ways. It hasn't really been explicitly stated, but there's a tipping point where once you reach a certain amount of watch hours on a video, then it's likely that your video is going to get recommended more and rank higher in search. So YouTube is a long-term thing. If you've been doing it for a couple of years and you're not growing very much, there are probably some things that you need to look at. And you know what? If you would really like some advice, someone to look at your videos, your channel, and give you some advice, then I would be happy to take a look. I'm in a good mood, so yeah, I would like to help some people, and if you want that help, I will take a look. Just for, I guess, a limited time, at least for now. But yeah, if you want some help, let me know in the comments below, and I'll take a look at your channel if you're having any problems, and I'll take a quick look and give you some fairly, not really thorough advice, but I'll give you some pointers. So that's about it. I would like to thank everyone for subscribing and watching my videos. You've been amazing, and I want to give back. I want to help others. I want to help as many people as I can to improve, and I hope this video does help you. If you found any piece of advice in this video helpful, then I think my job is done here. But just let me know in the comments below what you thought. If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. So thank you very much, and if you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in more Minecraft videos, then please consider subscribing. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.